Welcome to Sports Express with Spencer Davidson and Chelsea Sherrod. Brought to you by Scalzo, Zogby & Whitting and the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow.
Coming up aboard the Express, we head out to Westmoreland High School where the Bulldogs and Oriskany Redskins went down to the wire.
Plus, the Whitesboro and RFA girls basketball team squared off tonight in a close one. Those highlights are coming up.
But first, time for tonight's big game. It was on the boys' side. Tri-Valley League Colonial Division game of the season. First for both of Whitesboro and RFA. And Chelsea, this one was a track meet.
I mean, you're telling me. I was watching it. The Black Knights came out full court pressing from the start, but that was no problem for Griff Jorentino. He dribbles through the pressure and finds Nick Sardina on the baseline for two.
About 2 minutes into the game, Zach Britt pulls up mid-range but misses, and Sardina in great position to grab the rebound and go right back up. He had 8 points at the half.
The Warriors went up 6-0 until about 5 minutes left in the game. In the first half, Jordan Baldwin in the corner for three. It's off. Isaiah Smith was there to put it back to put the Black Knights on the board.
Fast forward to the second, the Warriors up 12 points. They're still out and running. Matt Lee in the full court gives a bounce pass to Josh Ruffing, who scores in traffic. He finished with a team-high 19 points.
The Black Knights went on a scoring drought, and the Warriors just kept piling it on. 4.5 minutes left. Shortino wants the ball in the corner. He shoots it and knocks it down. He knew that one was going in. Warriors now at 15.
Then to show off some athleticism, Caden Morris on the drive, double pumps for the lay-in. He may have gotten fouled on that one, but no call.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
The Black Knights would try to stay in this one, but couldn't get over the hump. The Warriors cruised to a 20-point win, 82-61. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports Express. So a lot of high school basketball action tonight to get to.
So much going on tonight. And Spencer, you know that if we talk about the boys, we've got to talk about the girls.
Got to be fair.
Halfway through the boys game, I headed down 10 minutes down the road to Whitesboro High School, where the girls basketball team took on RFA. And the girls were like, you know what, you guys, you head out. We're going to take care of business at home. Both of the teams with 2 wins on the season, but RFA is 2-1 and Whitesboro hasn't lost a game yet. Less than 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Grace Solman taking the ball up. She crosses over and says, you know what? I'm going to take this one all the way to the rim. She goes coast to coast for two. Her teammates were so pumped after that. I loved it.
Oh, it was great. Now, this game was tied going into the fourth quarter. About 6 minutes to go, Cecilia Lapertosa flashes across the middle, gets the feed. Nice touch, puts that one in to give the Warriors a 3-point lead.
And less than 5 minutes left in regulation, Lapertosa puts up a shot. It doesn't go, but Kylie Snow is there to clean things up. Nice work on the glass. The Warriors extend their lead to 6.
But Chelsea, on the defensive end, Erin Budnarczyk came through with 2 big blocks, which stalled the Black Knights offense. This game, though, ultimately came down to free throws. To the line, the Warriors shot 18 free throws in the fourth quarter. They made 12 of them. The Warriors win this one 52-43, led by 25 points from Kylie Snow.
Ooh. And the Oriskany boys were out in Westmoreland taking on the Bulldogs in what ended up being a wild contest.
Yeah, second quarter, Westmoreland up by 9. Stretch pass from Colton Davis to Gianni Filatico for the double clutch and close range shot.
In less than 30 seconds to go in the half, great passing from the Bulldogs. Kyle Agassi to Matt Doyle for the bank-in. Westmoreland lead 28-19 at the half.
In the third 11-point game, Oriskany charging back. Stephen Armstrong takeaway one end, layup at the other. He was strong down the stretch as Oriskany caught up and then took the lead.
And then the fourth quarter was bonkers. Back and forth they went. Westmoreland down 2 now. David Purcell, no-look pass to Doyle, who goes up strong to the hoop. Tie game at 52.
Bulldogs take a 2-point lead. Then with 5 seconds left, Ryan Coleman for 3, got it.
Wow.
Huge bucket. Gives Oriskany the lead they would not give up. The Redskins win a classic 57-54.
All right, let's head over to the girls' side. The Oriskany Redskins hosted the Dodgeville Blue Devils for some hoop action. About 2 minutes into the first quarter, Dodgeville senior guard Ryan Williams passes it to Gabrielle Kenyon, who knocks down the baseline jumper.
2 minutes to go in the first. Blue Devils up 6. Kenyon in the half court finds her spot and, well, she knocks it down again. Every player has that one spot that whenever you need a bucket, you know it's going in.
That's right, that's right. About a minute to go in the first. Oriskany's Taylor Reed finds Ashley Reed on the baseline, and she knocks that one down to give her team 2 points.
All right, we'll head about 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Dawesville pushing the ball, but Oriskany freshman Jordan Coleman playing some good defense. Gets the steal, takes it all the way. That was a great play there for her. But the Blue Devils would be too much for the Redskins tonight. They win 55-42 off a monster double-double by Hannah Stack. Ready? 31 points, 23 rebounds.
Crazy. Oh my goodness. Wow, good for her. Deja vu, as for the second Friday in a row, the Utica Comets host the Bridgeport Sound Tigers, their third meeting in the last week for these teams overall. Reed Boucher shares the league lead for points coming into the night.
First period, power play Bridgeport, quick passing. Travis St. Dennis finishes it off for the one-timer in the slot. Sound Tigers on the board first.
And then less than 2 minutes after John Stevens makes it 2-0, he strikes again, strips the puck, comes in on a breakaway and goes 5-hole on Zane McIntyre for the shorthanded goal. Comets find themselves down 3.
Needing an offensive spark? Who else would it be? Boucher, backdoor. Beautiful cross-ice feed from Sven Berchi. That puts Bouch atop the league in points and ties him atop the Comets' all-time goals column with fan favorite Darren Archibald at 75.
Nice. Second period. Comets had chances but couldn't capitalize. Bridgeport does. Keeper Bellows with a beauty. Comets get 2 back in the third, but it was too little, too late as they fall 4-3.
Oh, yeah. Hate to see a play like that as a Comets fan, but you got to appreciate how good that was. That was nice.
That was awesome. That was pretty
nice.
awesome. Can't front.
That'll take us to the first intermission on Sports Express. And as the voice of the UC Pioneers, Ray Biggs said, let the furry flurry begin.
The 15th annual New York Sash Teddy Bear Toss game is tomorrow between Utica College and Morrisville State. Hear from the Pioneers as they get ready for the highly anticipated matchup.
If you want to join the conversation on Twitter, use #SportsExpress. This is Sports Express, brought to you by Scalzo, Zogby & Whitting and the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow.
Welcome back aboard the Express. Get those stuffed animals ready because the 15th annual New York Sash Teddy Bear Toss game is now less than 24 hours away.
The most anticipated game of the regular season pits the Utica College Pioneers against the Morrisville State Mustangs at the Adirondack Bank Center tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's the second time these two teams will meet in the Teddy Bear Toss contest, as the Pioneers hosted the Mustangs on this night back in 2016. UC is 1-2-1 all-time in Teddy Bear Toss games, and won last year's handily 5-0 over Chatham, with then sophomore Jamie Bussell netting the coveted goal, which you see right here. With the 15th installment nearly here, the Pioneers are ready.
There always seems to be something different about every single one. So, you know, things like we had a marriage proposal during the game a couple of years ago. Joel Wetmore's penalty shot game was unbelievable, that goal. And we lost 1-0 in this game to the eventual national championships at Trinity College. So everyone seems to be something different, and really looking forward to this year. I wish we had this bottled up energy, you know, every single game. These guys are walking on air right now. How they feel coming into the rink. They love this game. They want to play in front of the biggest crowd of the year. They want to score that goal. You know, people remember those things. So to be televised on WKTV with you guys live, I mean, everything in and around this event makes this a very, very special evening.
Oh, I'm beyond excited. It's definitely one of the better games of the year. You know, just to, when we do score that goal, just to see those teddy bears flying around and stuff, it's just an unbelievable feeling. It means a lot to us individually and as the group, you know. Just seeing those teddy bears fly over and then having the kids come out after and pick them up, and knowing that like we cause them to have a happy feeling when they're out on the ice messing around and picking up the bears, and you know, we feel really good knowing that like we're helping out a good cause.
The Pioneers and Mustangs drop the puck tomorrow night at 7 with live coverage of the game here with us on WKTV NBC.
Oh, it is going to be
Cannot
fun.
wait. Cannot wait.
Great night every year. Sold out the last 9, I think it was.
Yeah.
Unbelievable night. It should be a lot of fun. So make sure you tune in if you haven't been able to, if you're not able to get down to the Odd.
It's going to be good. It's
Yes,
going to be
it
good.
is. That takes us to intermission number 2 here on Sports Express.
Up next, we introduce you to our latest athlete of the week who made school history in New Hartford just a few days ago.
For final scores and video highlights from tonight's games, log on to WKTV.com. This is Sports Express Athlete of the Week. Brought to you by Scalzo, Zogby, and Wittig and the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow.
Welcome back to Sports Express. It is that time now to unveil our Athlete of the Week.
At a time when many star student athletes may first be breaking onto their respective varsity squads, she's making history for hers.
Kaya Henderson scored 36 points in her game against VVS earlier this week. With that, she became the new Hartford girls basketball program's all-time leading scorer. She surpassed the previous Spartan scoring record of 1,511 points set by Nicole Karam and now has the most ever at 1,536. Oh, I forgot to mention, she's only a sophomore. A star on the team since 7th grade, she already owns school records for points in a game, points in a season, and points per game. Through 5 games this year, she's averaging nearly 27 points. An extremely well-rounded player, she's always hungry for the ball, but also just as quick to give it up to assist her teammates when they have a better look. Henderson has already received a scholarship offer from Syracuse University, while also garnering interest from some other Division I college programs. Again, just a sophomore. Ever humble, the star 5'6" underclassman said she wasn't even aware of the record until her coach told her about it a few days before. She also said she's not ready to stop there, and that she owes all of her success to the support system around her.
Pretty exciting. I didn't really realize, there was a record, or I didn't realize I broke it, but I guess it's pretty exciting. Yeah, it gives me a lot of motivation and just push to keep going and know I can do these things. My teammates help me out the most, and just their support and love just gives me motivation to keep going, and I wouldn't be here without them. I feel like we're really coming together as a team this year, and it's the closest we've ever been.
She never stops. And as far as the records go, and I think I sent you the records, she's broken about 12 of them already. So, but she doesn't even look at it. She doesn't even know. And the team rallies around her too, and she's a great leader. It's not just that she's good. So her work ethic is exceptional. We'll get done with practice, and sometimes she'll go over to accelerate and shoot. She's constantly calling me, Coach, can we go in the gym at 7 o'clock at night? And I'll sit up there and just shoot. She's a good family, and she has a good background, and the kids around here idolize her. She just doesn't quit. She has no quit in her.
So if you know of a high school athlete who deserves to be Athlete of the Week, here's our contact information. Call, email, or find us on social media. Just send us who you would like to be nominated and why. All featured athletes will receive a plaque courtesy of CNY Awards and Apparel.
Isn't that unbelievable? A sophomore, and she holds the school record.
When you told me that, I was like, this is not real.
Yeah.
This is not real life. That's crazy.
Yeah. So much time.
That's awesome.
She's going to see if she can catch Emily Durr for the all-time girls scoring list. We'll see. Emily Durr, the great Notre Dame juggler and now current head coach of the MVCC Hawks.
Right. Doing a great job there.
Yeah, so we'll see what the next couple years brings. That'll do it for us. We'll see you back here next Friday night for another edition of Sports Express.
This has been Sports Express, brought to you by Scalzo, Zogby, and Wittig and the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow.